guys, it's Arielle here from Fix My Books to help you fix your book.
Hi guys, it's Ariel. So today I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of what happens when the business owner either gives their company money or takes money out of the company. So the account that we use to track all the money the business owner gives the business and takes out of the business is called a due to / from shareholder account, and you can see it right here. This is a balance sheet account and you will not see it in the profit and loss statement. You will only see it in the balance sheet. Now, this could either be a current asset or a current liability depending on how much money was given and taken out. But I personally like to make this account into a bank account just because it's easier to enter expenses that the business owner paid for using their personal funds. So, for example, a business owner buys something for the business and forgot the business credit card at home. So they use their own personal credit card to pay for the business expense. That is one instance where you will add that expense into QuickBooks using this account. Now, another situation that you would use this account is if, let's say, there was not enough money in the business checking account to pay down the credit card. So the business owner decides to basically use their own funds to pay for the credit card. That's one more instance where you will be using this account. So depending on the balance of this account on the balance sheet, whether it's in debit or it's in credit, that will tell you whether the business owes you money as the business owner or you owe the business money. So if this account is in debit, it means that you owe the business money. If this account is in credit, it means that the business owes you money. So let me show you an example of how this account will look like once you take money from the company. So let's say that you took $20,000 out of the business checking account. So there's $21,095.57 right now in the business checking account, and we're going to take $20,000 out and put it into the business owner's account. So we're going to add it as an expense with a category as due to / from shareholder, $20,000. And then the sales tax should be exempt. Do not click 0 rated, as this will show up in your HST return and will throw your balances off. Make sure you click exempt. And then we're just going to click save and close. Now you can see that the checking account is only $1,095, and then the due to / from shareholder account has $20,000 in it because you took $20,000 out of the company. So if you go to reports and go to the balance sheet, you will see here now that there's only $1,000 in the checking account and there's $20,000 in the due to / from shareholder account. And you can see that this is a positive number. So when this is a positive number, it means it's in debit because this is a quote unquote bank account that is positive, which means that you owe the business money. Now, let's say you've paid off the $20,000 and you decide to give your business $60,000, right? So we're just going to do this as a journal entry really quickly. So you put $60,000 into the checking account. So the due to / from shareholder account will be credited $60,000. So now you can see it says negative 40,000, which means, like I said a while ago, the account is in credit, which means that the business owes you $40,000. So if we look at this, you took 20,000 out and then gave the business 60,000, right? I know that it's the opposite. I'm sorry, it may be a little confusing, but negative 40,000, don't think about it as negative. Just think about it as 40,000 in credit, which means the business owes you 40,000. So another instance where you're going to use this account is if the business owner pays down the credit card instead of the business paying down the business credit card. So pretend that the 1,000 received by the credit card actually came from the business owner. So we can choose the category as due to / from shareholder, and then the tax as exempt, and then I'll click add. Let's go back to the balance sheet. And now you can see that the business owes you $41,000 now because you paid for the credit card for $1,000 using your personal funds. Now, if you have personal expenses in the business, pretend this was actually you making a transaction on the business, but this is actually a personal expense. So we're just going to do the same thing. So due to / from shareholder, tax again, exempt, yes, click add, and then we go back to the reports, to the balance sheet, and now you can see that the business only owes you $37,541, and we can zoom in here. So this is you giving the business 1,000, you taking out 3,458, then you giving the business 60,000, and then you taking out 20,000. So since it's 37,541 and then it's in negative, so it means it's in credit, this is the amount that the business currently owes you. Now, since it's in negative and the business owes you money, you can actually take this money out of the business tax-free because this is not a dividend, it's not a sale or whatever. This is money you've given to the business. It's a loan. So the business owes you and the business can pay you back without you paying any income taxes on that money. Now, it will be a different story if, let's say, let's take this 60,000 out. Okay, so the account is now in debit. As you can see, it's a positive number. So it's positive 22,000, which means you owe the business 22,000. You could either pay the business back the 22,000, but most business owners like to declare this as dividends, and keeping it as a loan from the business to you, meaning you owe the business money, will depend on your accountant. So the accountant could tell the bookkeeper, keep 10,000 in there as a loan and then declare the rest as dividends. It will all depend on what your accountant says. So let's say your accountant says, declare 10,000 of this as dividends. So the way that you're going to see that happen, you're going to see this go down from 22,000 down to 12,000 because we're going to declare 10,000 of this as dividends. So I'm just going to show you how that's going to look like. Let's see if... Okay, this is a dummy QuickBooks account. This is not one of my accounts, so we just have to make a dividend account. Okay, so this is what the journal entry would look like, where we declare 10,000 in dividends and we take 10,000 out of the due to / from shareholder account. And when I click save and close, you'll see what I mean, where now you only owe the business 12,000 and then the 10,000 is here in dividends. So dividends actually should be an equity account. It is not an expense. So just making sure that you guys know that. But that is what happens when the owner takes money out of the company or gives the company money. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know and I would be happy to answer them in the comments down below. And once again, this is Ariel from Fix My Books, helping you fix your books.
Hey guys, I hope you liked the video, and please don't forget to subscribe so you can tune in to the next videos in our tutorial series here on YouTube. And once again, this is Ariel from Fix My Books, and I'm here to help you fix your book.